I don't know why I just went off.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their...
Man, my bad. I don't know what just happened. I hit the button on my stream deck and I hit the stop. I hit the stop watch, and for some reason that ended my whole stream. So I don't know what just happened, but I
nuclear
just got caught.
strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Which means I gotta do this shit over again.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
He don't see me in the back taking pictures. I have no clue.
The program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was
I can't believe this man seen me, bro.
The success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution.
Oh, see, it's not a good angle from this side. You got this stupid ass
from Russia and China for its potential violation of the anti-ballistic missile agreement. In fact,
I don't know, man. I'll try to get the best shot I can from the right angle.
That any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development has been pointed out from the very beginning.
I can't believe this is.
President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the program. Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the legislative approval. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep.
I don't know, man. I'll try to get the best picture I can from the right, bro.
Move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. It must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Left. Front. Right. Down. Right. Down.
Man, come on, man. How do I...
Snake, you okay?
Man, that shit bullshit, man. I swear to God, I ain't gonna lie. I hated this part as a kid, bro. It was just so capped, bro. Like, I clearly, like, try to move over, and somehow I'm just hitting the wall, can't move over.
Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy.
I hate this fucking part, man.
In the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Checking this nigga out right now, bro. We got time,
The shift
bro.
in the balance of power will mean a new world order. And we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs. I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Watch it. In 4K.
The National Missile Defense Program was initiated in the end of the 20th century, projected to completion in 2005. However, the NMD trial conducted in the year 2000 was a complete failure.
know.
And the success of the 1999 trials is now considered a chance happening. There was no technological solution in sight, and the program was already attracting strong criticism from Russia and China for its potential violation of the Anti-Ballistic Missile Agreement. The fact that any development in missile defense would trigger accelerated weapons development.
It's just a thing in a way, bro. Like, I don't know.
Out from the very beginning. President Sears forced the NMD proposal through and succeeded in deploying the
I hope it
program.
didn't work, man. That's the only.
Some say that it was a military interest, with plans for the $100 billion program budget that actually arranged the
I
legislative
can get a shot from this angle. I don't know how good it's gonna do.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
All right.
Cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
Oh my god. I thought he was finna go see me. I was finna be like, no way, bro.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right. Left. Front. Right. Down.
You
Right.
should be sleep still. Okay?
Down. Let's continue. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard.
Getting all the one shots I can, bro.
To think about what that means. The
I ain't
brain
got
drain of
time.
nuclear specialists in the black market trade in weapons-grade plutonium has been fueling a cottage industry in nuclear weapons since late last century. Add Metal Gear to the mix, and the result is the renewed proliferation you see the world over. We once lived in the shadow.
Oh, hopefully you take my pictures, man. It's the right side. It's the left side I'm worried about. Cause I guess my pictures is good. Scott. This a Sprite?
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first image is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view.
Come on.
The next image is... You're a pretty good photographer.
Yes.
We can definitely use this left shot. The next image is... Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. What's next?
You have all the okay. Okay, I was
We,
worried
the
about that left
Marines,
side.
will lead the charge into a new world
This is
order
cutscenes after this.
with Metal Gear Ray.
I'm gonna let the cutscenes play
That
out.
is all. Dismissed.
Got the one clap. Everybody supposed to start clapping, bro. They looking like, who on here clapping?
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. And of a liar. Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver
Ocelot.
Ocelot.
When I first seen this, I was like, Ocelot got his hand back. Ow! We sold one back on?
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Y'all didn't hear this man behind y'all?
Gerlukovich. Nobody move. Understood?
He said, damn!
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly. We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets?
I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
None you would understand. Land, friends, dignity, all sold to the highest bidder, the United States of America. Even the technology that gave birth to these weapons is Russian, developed by us.
What do you intend to do?
Russia will rise again. And Ray is the key.
I'm telling you, man,
I
this
regret
story
to
get
inform
crazy.
you that I have no intention of selling.
Just think about what's
Metal
going
Gear.
on right now and
As
then
I
watch this
said,
video game.
came to take
You'd be
it
like,
back.
and this is in 2002. They're like, what?
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The
The
lava
let
you
it
know?
do.
How's that possible?
Ocelot, you have
The
you
let
sold
it
us out?
the let it the
I was
leche.
never in your employ, Gerlukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidas?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her
During the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one. Gerlukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
called him lacking on my mama.
Sergey, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitorous dog.
Y'all just gonna let y'all colonels get maxed up.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
Snake!
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
You know who I am.
This tripped me out when I first seen it.
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake? You're drowning in time. I know what it's like, brother. No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Die program.
Ouch!
Get out of my mind, Liquid! The price of physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his late 50s when they created his copies. But I live on through this arm!
Liquid's on.
I never understood why he grabbed Liquid's arm. Like, he had his own arm. Why you put Liquid on him?
Have what it takes after all! You're going down, Snake, with this tanker!
rocks at that thing on my mama.
Snake! Snake!
No problems. Proceeding as planned, sir. Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Create a new save file. Scientists have made thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb to determine its effects. I can't even read this shit.
Snake, do you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker full of crude barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection. Approximately 6 hours ago, the Big Shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEALs Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the Big Shell under complete control.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history.
The cap, what Colonel just said.
You have two mission objectives. One, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And two, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant's struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right,
No
Raiden.
doubt.
You've already covered infiltration and...
I'm gonna skip past all this stuff.
The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against...
This is basically going through explaining basic shit that I know about the game. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that. He ain't gave me a frequency to save on.
You could probably...
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end it there. I have to save it. I'm gonna end it right there. I'm gonna end the stream right there. I said I did want to get through that. I wanted to get through that tanker chapter. It took me longer than I expected, and I apologize for the stream cutting off. I hit the button. I hit the wrong button on this stream deck, and it cut the whole stream off. But yeah, I did want to get on here and stream. As always, man, follow me on YouTube. Follow me on my Twitch. I appreciate all the support. Also follow me on my TikTok, Retro Genesis Zero, man. Like I said, let's try to continue putting out this content for you guys. I'm doing this game as a request from my boy Sparta, because he always supporting the stream. Sparta, you watching this, I appreciate you. But I'll be back on Thursday. We're gonna play some more Metal Gear Solid 2. I'll probably stream Friday, but Friday Friday Modern Warfare, so I'm gonna be on here playing some of that. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it'd be a mixture of me floating back and forth. It got some but we got some things floating back and forth. I'm gonna be floating back and forth between a few games. So God of War is gonna come out. Like I said, got Call of Duty. I do want to play that. I do want to play that Resident Evil, the DLC for the Resident Evil 8. I do want to play that. Cause I think it's like with Ethan's daughter or something like that. So I'm gonna probably end up playing that. Like I said, we got a few games coming up that we gonna get into and we gonna play on the stream. But like I said, as always, man, I appreciate the support from everybody, man. Follow me on all my social media channels, man. I appreciate the support. Keep checking out the content. It's your boy Retro.